This white wine I made a few months ago from some grapes that weren't fully ripe, or at least hadn't sweetened very much, and were very acidic. So I added sugar and I can't remember if I added water, I'll have to check back. It's very crisp, very fresh tasting. It's quite acidic. I'm just wondering what the pH is. So, get a handy bit of pH paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So from that, I can see that's certainly below 3, because the colour in the middle there is closer to the 2.8. So that is a bit more acidic than I would hope for. I believe a wine should have a pH of roughly between 3 and 4, and for every 0.1 of a pH step, there's I think it's about a 25% difference in acidity. So that's quite a leap for every 0.1 of a pH point. And I suppose there's lessons to be learned. Lesson being, really, you should not be buying pH paper or using your pH meter really after you've made the wine, because it's, I believe, a great deal more difficult to alter your pH. So now the options open to me are watering it down, but obviously that dilutes flavour and alcoholic strength. I can add things to it to neutralise the acid. Problem being, and I've done this before, the wine does have a certain taste to it. It tastes slightly chemical once you have added things to neutralise the acid. And the only thing I've done after that, it's a shame to waste the wine, is to then add more things to alter the flavour of the wine to make it into a vermouth or vermouth, however you wish to pronounce it. You can either get hold of the botanicals, or I've just bought a vermouth additive, added that to it, fortified it if necessary with some vodka, maybe even added a few more things to make it my own, maybe some oak, maybe some elderflower. Really what I should have done is checked the acidity first. I knew the grapes were acidic. I knew there wasn't a great deal of sugar in there because obviously I added sugar to bolster its strength. But knowing that they're acidic, obviously tasting it wouldn't have done any good because any sweetness that I'd added would have masked the acidity. But I should at least have measured the pH somehow. Then I had the option of watering it down and then obviously adding more sugar to make sure they got a sufficient original gravity to give a decent strength of wine at the end of it. But hey ho, we learn from our mistakes, and this is quite a tart, acidic mistake. Anyway, here's next time. Cheers.